My dear friends, you've all made a very wise choice in attending this eve, for what you did not know was that upon this occasion both the Lord Jesus and the Lord Buddha have combined their great lights in a way rather unprecedented, and have chosen upon this eve to shower that holy blessing upon us all. And though this is a universal blessing, the very nature of that light is such that where'er two or more are gathered for any spiritual purpose, there it would be magnified and, could we say, put to its greatest and best use. And so it is, my dears, that by following the calling of your hearts, setting aside other engagements perhaps, and other planning, and seeing fit to be here, you not only benefit personally, and of that there is no doubt, but shall find yourselves empowered to benefit others as well, simply because you are here, simply because you are the recipients and the beneficiaries of this thing, and simply because it is the way that these two great and holy beings desired it to be. How important then that we follow the dictates of the heart. How very important that we question not the wisdom that ever seeks to guide us, but that we give it our ear, and eventually our heart as well. I believe the medium discussed earlier on in the evening what the whole Christian world is celebrating as to the event known as Good Friday. Well, obviously, with so many millions putting their attention upon the Master Jesus, he reciprocates in kind. And whether or no you found yourself raised in a Christian tradition, and obviously it is but one path and not the only one, still in all, every one of you have got your, could we call it, awareness of that being. And it is my privilege in this hour to suggest to you all that you've got a grace that you might ask of his sacred heart in this very moment, that if you would take a moment of silent contemplation within your own soul, and as I desist of speaking for a moment or two, direct your attention to him, for I say that he listens, and ask him that thing that you most should want to see accomplished in your life. Oh, and by the by, for those of you that, and there are many here, who are inclined to ask principally for others, that is certainly allowed and cherished. But if that be the case, then the suggestion is gently given that you also ask something for yourself. The principle of it being that the God within you is no less worthy than the God within that one for whom you might be inclined to ask first. And so it is that you fulfill the wonderful blessing that is offered for both self and others as well. Let us take then this lovely moment of commemorative silence and know that the Sacred Heart of Jesus is listening to you and willing to grant that which you ask. Beloved friends, you know not what great joy it gives the Master to serve you. How beautifully his smile is enhanced when favors are asked of him. What his great joy is to give. The Lord Buddha also having blessed us all this eve, would have you know that the much spoken about comet that has been passing through your skies has been his messenger, shedding his grace literally, physically, upon us all. That it is, as is he himself, pure light streaking through the darkened sky, bringing with it hope, change, and new evolution for all concerned. You in this room who are concerned about the upbringing of children, let it be known that the Lady Master Clare is working at this time for the correct individuals to function as fathers for those children that you wonder about as to whether or no they shall have a father in their lives. Sweet ladies, the fathers are on their way. And those of you with concerns concerning career, sensing changes to come, but knowing not whence they come, for you the affirmation that all is in God's keeping would be one to repeat again and again, simply to remind you of your own superconscious preparations for the thing that is now upon you. None of you shall be left to starve, neither go without a shelter. All shall be provided for as you've been, but even more so from this point forward. We experience the reappearance of the Christ. We experience, if you will, the onset of the second coming. And lo, it comes, as they say, as a thief in the night, not as one would expect it. It comes where most would suspect it not, and that is right within their own heart. It comes with the desire to do good. It comes with that great impulse to suddenly transform yourself, to transcend yourself, to be that which you had not been heretofore, but which suddenly you can't help but be. It comes with the nobility of your soul that at last sees the light of day. It comes with your transcendence, getting beyond the things that you've been so concerned about once and for all. The Christ is the hope and the comforter, and it comes to all as we make ready to receive it. Watch for personal transformation then, my dears, for unless you block it, and I doubt that you shall, it cometh. It cometh as a dawn that goeth not away. Allow yourselves to be changed. Allow the most noble thoughts that flit across your minds to take birth and materialize. And for you who feel that you've lost, that loss is but a gain in disguise. And that too is part of the reappearance of the Christ. Would that we could make known to you, my dears, as we see it here, that you are blessed beyond measure, that what you might call your daily rounds are privileges one after the next, that many of your brethren are denied. And would that you could come to that place wherein every day to you is a privilege, for therein you find yourselves again in spirit, as we know it here. It can be done, my friends, it can be done. Seek it though, look to it. You'll find it in the spaces that breathe between the worlds. It won't be upon your newspapers, much less your television sets. But I say that when you look to the privilege that is every day of your experience, you shall find therein what you've been seeking all this time, the joy of life. Seek it though, that it come to you, and that your fulfillment be complete. We are all of us the recipients then of this enhancing and quickening energy. And my privilege has simply been to come here and share it with you, telling you of these things that, though not recorded by mortal eye, are known deep within and are benefited by with all. So be it. God bless your eyes, God bless your hearts, for they feel each other's life and joy. God bless your ears, for what they hear is God audibly. When the full moon brings us to the celebration of the Lord Buddha, that is the time to observe. The Lord Buddha, in this particular cycle, shall rain forth upon the earth a greater intensity of his consciousness than ever before. And that also is something to look forward towards. From this point forward, all things are quickened, even yourselves. And that love that you shall begin to experience in a deeper way is not but your true identity struggling to show itself. So be it. A lovely Easter season then unto you all. And know that love is about to visit you all very, very personally. God bless you.